That's an oreodont. It's related to the sheep, and it's out of my ranch in Nebraska. 35, 40 million years old.
And what's the name of this place?
It's a natural history museum that Dolly has. It can't buy you. This is Can't Buy You. And this is the Paleo Preserve. And over there is a titanothere leg.
You said rhino.
A real primitive rhino called a titanothere. Yeah, it's a humerus. It's the arm bone right up here. And I have his elbow right here in the jacket. Right there. That's
you say you dug around it and then put the stuff in just to hold it all in place?
And then what you do is dig all around it and expose the bone, and then go ahead and treat it, paint it with a temporary treatment, then put aluminum foil on it, and then put plaster with burlap over it. It makes a temporary carrying case.
Almost a cast. Like
right, that's exactly what it is. And then as I treat it and making this thing hard, and then I'm taking this down, taking it off, and as I take it off, I treat it some more, and eventually the whole thing will come out in one piece. So,
is that the actual bone, or is
this
that just...
well, it's been replaced.
That's what I wondered. This is just dirt.
Yeah, it's been replaced with minerals 35, 40 million years ago.
So these things that we were holding and collecting, are they the bones, or are they the fossils of the bone?
Yeah, they're replacement. You're right. They're not the actual real bone.
Is that true of all the dinosaur bones we find?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Replacement. Yeah, they're replaced with the minerals that they're buried with. Just like in Australia, they find... I have a clam that, darn it, I should have brought today, but I have a clam that came from Australia, and it was buried in a riverbed that makes opals. So therefore, the clam became an opal. So they replace whatever they're buried with.
Oh, that's fascinating.
And there's a fossil in there called an ammonite, and it was buried in fool's gold, so it's replaced with fool's gold.
But it's shaped like whatever it is.
Oh yeah, it's got the fossil shape and everything. It's just the water acts as a vehicle, and what water does when a bone is in the ground, but you have to have water. It's the most important combination. When it's in the ground with water, water acts as a vehicle, and what the water does, it transports the minerals that's surrounding the bone. It transports into the bone and replaces the bone with that mineral. And see, it's got the chambered nautilus. See?
I thought that was jewelry. I didn't realize that was...
Cut in half with a diamond saw. See that? And some of it is replaced. Let's see, you can see some of the... Barely see some. See right in there? Opalized a little bit.
That one is pretty.
Don't touch anything.
And let me close this.
What?
And now I'm going to show you the ammonite. This is the ammonite. It's pyritized. We call it pyritized. Look at that. See that?
Oh, that's fascinating.
Isn't that cool?
And that's literally just...
You can see the iron pyrite right there. Yeah, by fool's gold. See it? It's fool's gold. Iron pyrite. That is very cool.
What is this?
Yes. That's an amber. There's insects in there. Little insects in there. That's a sea biscuit.
Hey guys, it's time
That's a sea biscuit called echinoid.
Okay?
And that is a quartz crystal. And that is a rib of an elephant. And that is part of a Carcharodon megalodon giant shark. Alright, there's a piece of elephant leg.
That's mine.
Yeah, this is a mouth plate of a stingray. And that's a turtle leg bone.
Yeah.
And this is a quartz crystal, and there's another quartz crystal, and there's shark's tooth, Carcharodon megalodon, related to the great white shark, and there's another one, and then there's a turtle shell.
Cool.
Very cool.
This was a turtle bone?
Yeah, part of a turtle leg.
Can I get mine?
In a minute. I'm taking a picture here. I'm trying to remember what they are. That is just really cool. You can actually see the...
Oh yeah, that thing would have been that big. Probably would have been about 15 feet across.
The
huge stingray. They had some monsters. I've seen some mouth plates that were as big as footballs.
And when you said this is elephant,
that's part of an elephant leg.
You mean elephant, or do you mean mammoth, or what? Is it the same?
It's probably mastodon, because I got this in the phosphate mine. So.
Thank you, Mr.
You're welcome. Well, it was my pleasure.